give them prayer hands. Say what's up, America? Half of you should know me, right? Other half I rep.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jack here, and today I want to bring you something football based, because I'm a massive football fan and an Arsenal fan, is my Premier League predictions of the table. And I believe this could be really difficult because all the teams are kind of closer together now. I think the last couple of seasons we've seen it that the title is always the same few teams, but it's everywhere else it's very unpredictable and teams are just swapping and changing all the time. Some teams do surprisingly well, some teams do surprisingly terrible. So I'm going to start with the relegation three. So 20th is going to be Huddersfield. Obviously, all the new teams find it extremely difficult to stay up because of the quality gap is huge from Championship to Premier League. Because I believe in Premier League you play a certain type of football. You say Arsenal play passing possession football, Chelsea play counter-attacking defensive football. You know, it's kind of like that. I think Liverpool play quite an attacking style of play. Man City again, attacking style of play. Man United a bit more defensive. Everyone has their own kind of thing, and I believe in the Championship it's just you play football. There's no kind. So Huddersfield I've got going down as bottom, and 19th I've got Swansea. They struggled so much last season and just barely stayed up really. They have got a few decent players. Llorente is a good solid striker who got obviously quite a few goals last season, but they've lost too many good players. You know, when Ashley Williams was still playing with them, they still looked pretty decent. But I think they've not really got a chance. Kind of like a Sunderland effect that they just barely stayed in. It's not going to happen again. I think they're going to go down. And this one was quite difficult because I would have put another relegation team, but I think they've both got quite good pedigree and quite good teams and play nice football to stay up. So I'd like to go hear what you guys think. We've got Burnley, and again, no massive players, no big players, no one really. I'm not really followed any of their transfers. They've got a few little players, but everyone in the league's been buying players and bringing players in. I've not really. Burnley, I can't really say much, so I think they're going to go down as well. So now, just surviving, I've got Brighton. Again, I think they've got a pretty decent team. Obviously, I believe they won I believe they won the league last season. They've not just they've done best out of everyone. So in theory, they should still stay up really. But it's a league. Anything can happen. Above them, I've got Newcastle. Again, great pedigree. They've done extremely well. I think actually Newcastle won the league. It's one of the two. Brighton and Newcastle. And they've got an amazing manager who is brilliant. He knows the league. He knows Europe. He knows all these amazing things. And it was a massive key thing that they kept him. So I think with that and still got some really quality players, they'll be fine. Above them, got Crystal Palace, and again, it's kind of the same with some of the other Premier League teams a little bit further below, that they're not a massive team, not anything big. They are usually in the bottom half of the table, like mid-bottom, 14th, 15th kind of thing. It can push up. It depends what kind of season they have, but I don't think, again, they'll do too well, you know, when they have Benteke and all stuff like that. Well, they've got Benteke. He's probably the only big thing there. Everyone else is a bit more mediocre kind of player. So they'll survive, but I don't think they'll do too great. Above them, I've got West Brom. It was a mix between these next three teams. First one being West Brom. That these three can kind of end up anywhere. Like these are just like these. I don't know where to put these because it could be any three. This one could be here, that one there, that one there. It could be anywhere. So West Brom, obviously a very defensive team, very hard to break down, but goals is a problem, as always with them. Really, last season they didn't score too many goals. defenders scored most of their goals. That's not great, because then this season's going to come along, and every time they play West Brom, just got to be a bit more defensive on set pieces. Eventually we'll score. Or we get 1 or 2 goals, shut down really, and they're not going to score. So they won't do terrible. They'll obviously still get a few wins here and there and get a few points, but not great. Above them, I put Watford, who are quite a surprising team too. Like they actually, I enjoy watching Watford. I don't know, like they're not, I'm a Londoner, and they're quite a nice little London-based team. And I know a few guys who are from Watford, so But I think again they've got a pretty decent squad, and same as West Brom. There's nothing special about them at all, but they've got quality. They have got a little bit of quality. They've got now obviously experience and pedigree in the Premier League. They know how to play it. They know how physical it is. And they're quite a physical team. You look at them, quite a lot of their players are quite big. And speaking of physical teams, the next one I've got is Stoke. Always manage just middle of the table every season. I doubt they're not going to do it again. They do it every season. Why would this season be any different? So I've just stuck them there. Above them, I've put Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth are a pretty decent team. They've got a pretty decent squad, a good young manager. As an Arsenal fan, I would have loved to have got a new young manager. I love Arsene Wenger. I've met the man. He's a lovely man. He understands that fans don't pay just to win. They want to see attractive, good, quality football. This is an entertainment. You want to be entertained. You want to go, God, we played really well, but the quality of the play was really nice. But it would be nice to see a young manager, what they've got. So, again, I think they're going to still do like mid-table, but the top of the mid-table, 9th, 10th, would be nice to see. Now, above them, I've got Leicester. Again, they've got Premier League winners in their squad. They know what to do. See, Vardy's still there, Mahrez still there, Schmeichel's still there. Them three for me were really the main ones. Obviously, they lost Kante, that really won them the league. But no, again, they've still got quality players. They know what to do. They know the Premier League. They know they can win. They've got that little bit of a thing about them. People still don't 100% like playing against them because they still won the league in the most amazing fashion. Above them, I've got these next two. I didn't know what ways to put these because then we're getting into the big teams that always are up here. So I have put West Ham. I think West Ham, this transfer market, I've done the best. The quality of players they've brought in for their size of club. They're not a top mega team, but they are still a big team. Everyone really knows West Ham. Anyone I talk to in my local area, I'm on East London, everyone's a West Ham fan. And then they always tell me about all their signings, and obviously see them on Sky Sports and stuff. And they have done really well. Javier Hernandez, Zabaleta, who's a bit past it, but a veteran. Obviously, he's got to be solid. Joe Hart, okay, he has a bit of slippery gloves, but he's definitely better than fucking Adrian. They've done really well, and I think they're going to do really well. Above them, I've put Southampton. Now, it was West Ham and Southampton. I weren't too sure which way this was going to go. But Southampton, I believe, play a very nice, attractive football. They always do, and they always seem to find gems in their squad. If it's just bringing a few youth players and all stuff like that. And then lately, they've been doing pretty well. They usually end up in the top half, but you 8th and 9th and 7th place. So I think, again, they're going to do it again this season as well. Right, next, I've got the Merseyside teams. Everton. Again, a quality squad, but lost Lukaku. I would have maybe put them a bit higher, but they probably will finish lower than what I've expected, purely because of that. They haven't really got a replacement. They got so much money for him. I've been keeping up with football, not seen them spend it. Tottenham lost Bale, spent loads of money, spent all the money. Kind of replaced him, but with like 10 players, but still got goals and still had a depth of a squad. Everton don't have that. Defence, brilliant. Midfield, great. I love Ashley Williams. Baines is really good. Coleman's really good. Their midfielder, what's his name? the African midfielder, Idrissa Gueye, that's it. Great buy he was last season. He was a great player. But I'll see. They're a bit... I'm not too sure about them because of their strike force. It's a bit hit and miss. Now we're into the big team. Now we've got Liverpool. I've put them here just because the other teams have bought big players, really big players, and they already had really good squads. But Liverpool have bought Salah. They're going to lose Coutinho. Salah's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I like him as a player. He's obviously very pacey. I don't know. It's like with Arsenal and Walcott. I don't like Walcott because, okay, he's really fast, but it literally takes him... Someone nudge him. He's fallen over. What's the point of that? It's absolutely pointless. It's like, oh, great, you're going to run in behind. That's the only time. You're running behind when there's 10, 20 yards of you to exploit, then to be a one-on-one with the keeper and probably score. That's the only time you can really use small players with pace. Oh, very good. Bit tired today. So, he's got to run in, probably score. And it'll be enough to put them where they are. But I think in massive games, against the big teams, he won't turn up. But we'll see. Right, now we're into the big teams. I have now put, just out of the Champions League spots, Spurs. Bit biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, but they actually have not bought anyone. Everyone has bought someone except for Spurs. Don't get me wrong, they have an amazing squad. I appreciate it because they've got great goalkeeper with great two central defenders. Solid. Full-backs who attack. Obviously one of them's gone. Strong defensive midfield and attacking midfield. And an amazing striker. I love Harry Kane. He's English, so I can't really complain too much. But I think it's got to be, if it's got the same squad, you've got nothing different. Everyone knows how you're going to play. Everyone knows how to mark the players. They go, okay, we'll just mark off Kane and Eriksen and Ali. Dedicate more players to them. The rest of the team probably won't score. Obviously, I might be wrong. They could possibly win the league because they've got an amazing squad and they all know how to gel and work together. We just don't know. And Pochettino, brilliant manager again. One of the few really, really good managers. Again, we'll see what happens there. I'm not 100% sure on them. So, just scraping into the Champions League, I have put Man City. I've bought good defenders and ridiculous amounts for a goalkeeper. But last time they bought a goalkeeper, look how well that turned out. Bought Kyle Walker, great. 50 million, too much. And bought Danilo, same position. Not really needed. But okay, now they have a backup, a good backup. And they've bought Bernardo Silva. Again, a lot of money. I just don't think they're going to get any further. I think there's just a bit of a bogey about them at the moment that I'm not 100% sure. I just don't think they've got it in them. And considering the next three teams above them just seem to gel better and work better together. When Man City on their day are unstoppable. They could beat Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich as much as they want. But for a full season, I'm not convinced at all. Right, top three. So third, Man United. I think Lukaku, as much as it annoys me, is a fantastic buy. As much as they spent on him, he's a proven Premier League striker. He's big, he's pacey, he's not going to get pushed off the ball. He's a quality player. He knows how to score. And also, he's a target man, kind of like Zlatan. So if he doesn't come back, Zlatan, they've not really lost too much. Still a big, tall player, but faster. Less experience, but lots of experience in the Premier League. So I believe they will just finish them. Top two. So you've got two teams left. I've put second, Chelsea. They have bought very poorly. And I think putting them second was a bit generous. But they have also got a very good squad. Obviously, they've got no Matic now. So, I liked him as a player. Very good defensive player. Obviously, got Kante. But I believe having a good tall, powerful central defensive midfielder. You know, if you look at the best teams in the world, you've got Barcelona have Busquets. Busquets, I call him Biscuits. Man City have, or when they were really, really good, no, when they win their titles, had Yaya Toure. That big, powerful, strong player in the middle. And Chelsea had that in Matic. And they won the league with Matic. And it was coming a bit of a trend that if you had a really good central defensive midfielder, you were doing really well. The best teams had them. And Chelsea just sold one of theirs. And Morata, I don't think solved that. Obviously, I watched the Community Shield game. He missed his penalty. That is a bad move. And, you know, you've chucked him on as a solo striker in the Premier League. What's a very, very physical league. And he's not that big. No, he's a little bit tall. But he's not built, you know. And that's going to be a real big problem for them. So, I don't know if they'll finish there. But we'll see. And obviously, first I put my boys, Arsenal. I think we've done really well with the transfer window. Obviously, Czech being in goal with Mustafi and Koscielny at back. Bellerin, who is at the moment my favourite player. And our new left back, because I can't really say his name, Kaslaliak or something. The new guy we got on a free from Schalke, who's an absolute beast. He's the next name I'm going to get on my shirt, because the 2 games I've seen him play, he was just brilliant. So that's really good. Midfield is getting a bit stacked now. See, with Lacazette. No, I love Ozil. People give Ozil shit, but I really like Ozil. I think his vision is uncompared. Like, he sees things other people don't see. Giroud still got it. I've always liked Giroud. Okay, he's not going to score you 25, 20 goals a season, but he's going to score you 15 goals a season, and he's going to be a freaking nuisance in every game he plays. He will not stop running. He will not give up. I hate when he throws a bit of a tantrum, because it's not needed. Just get on with it. So I think we've done really well, and I think Lacazette was just unreal. I really weren't expecting it. And if Sanchez stays, I think we're going to have one of those deadliest attacks forces with Ozil, Sanchez, Lacazette, Ox, you know, all that up front. Welbeck, so much pace and so much power. It's just going to be great. And when we play through at the back, with the wingers bombing forward and everything, it's going to be a going to be a good season. But let me let me know what you think. I think that this is how it's going to stay. Arsenal are going to win it. Relegate is going to be Burnley, Swansea and Huddersfield. Champions League is going to obviously Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Spurs getting Europa League, Liverpool just missing out. FA Cup, obviously I'm going to say Arsenal because it's just our cup. It's what we're good at. And League Cup, I would like a championship team to win it. I don't think they ever will. If it's the case, I think Liverpool will win it. They will win something. It will probably be that. That or the FA Cup. I think Liverpool will win a trophy this season. But again, let me guys know what you think. How stupid my predictions clearly are, because obviously I'm being a bit biased with Arsenal being first. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I'll probably do a few more other like football videos. We'll try and go to a few games. So I might do a few vlogs of the games. I usually go around my birthday and during the winter time. But yeah, right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.